No more buttons, thinner bezels, bigger screens, and much more. Hey guys, this is Bob Freking of Yugatech, and this is the Samsung Galaxy S8. The first thing you should know is that there are two variants, the Galaxy S8 and the Galaxy S8 Plus. But unlike last year, both of these phones are carrying edge displays. The biggest change you'll notice is the new design brought about by the gorgeous Infinity display, which curves around the phone, pushing bezels to a minimum. The screens are 2960 by 1440 in resolution, 5.8 inches on the S8 and 6.2 inches on the S8 Plus. Colors are vibrant as usual and blacks are as dark as they could get, as these are still Super AMOLED displays. These are also 18.5 by 9 aspect ratios, which means that there will be more space for scrolling and that there will be on-screen buttons instead of physical ones, a first on their flagship device. This is a deviation from the 16 by 9 standard found on existing devices, but this is also what allowed Samsung to fit in a huge 5.8-inch display and a body that is similar in size to a smaller screen Galaxy S7. Running the Galaxy S8 is Samsung's new octa-core Exynos 8895 CPU running on a 10nm architecture. This is paired with a new Mali GPU, and Samsung claims this will lead to 11% faster CPU performance, 23% more graphics power with 20% less power consumption. The device scored the following numbers on Antutu. Samsung retains the RAM at 4GB, but the starting model of the S8 will already rock 64GB of internal storage, expandable up to 256GB via microSD. The S8 also carries over the rear camera sensor from the S7, a 12MP dual-pixel rear camera at f1.7 aperture. The new thing here is that it is now capable of taking 3 shots in low light, combining them to come up with a sharper image. The selfie camera receives an upgrade to 8MP however, with the same aperture of f1.7. There's also smart autofocus added in to put your subjects into focus fast and easy. The Galaxy S8 comes with the features you would expect already. A fingerprint scanner, now removed from the front and placed beside the camera, not below it, and hard to reach for left-handed use. IP68 water and dust resistance, NFC, and fast wireless charging. There is a new and improved addition here however, and it's the iris scanner from the Note 7 with additional changes like eye masks and facial recognition, and you can now use it along with other security options. Android 7.0 Nougat runs out of the box with some new software included. First and foremost, S-Voice and Flipboard Briefing have been replaced with Bixby. Bixby is Samsung's new virtual assistant and is programmed to the left physical button just below your volume rocker. You can call on it anytime and you can command it through voice, or you can access it through the gallery and the camera with what they call Bixby Vision. We'll have to see how well this performs the longer we test it, but as for the demos, they look really promising. Samsung has also added in small features like secure folder, snap window multitasking, and the ability to share music to several wireless audio devices for simultaneous listening. They're also offering a new wireless charger, a new Gear VR with a controller, and a desktop dock called Samsung DeX, which essentially turns your S8 into a desktop experience by connecting to a monitor and your peripherals via USB-C. Finally, the batteries on these things are now going through what Samsung calls their 8-point battery check to avoid the missteps of the Note 7. These run on 3000 mAh on the S8 to 3500 mAh on the S8 Plus. We ran our video loop battery test and we managed to get 10 hours and 45 minutes, and that's 45 minutes shorter than the Galaxy S7 on our testing. The Galaxy S8 is coming in paired with AKG earphones 2 and now black accessories in the box. The S8 comes in Midnight Black, Maple Gold, Orchid Grey, Coral Blue, and Arctic Silver. However, only black, gold, and gray will be available locally at launch. The Galaxy S8 is one promising smartphone, and it definitely has a lot riding on its back. The hardware performs well, design, while having a few trade-offs like the fingerprint scanner location, is a huge step forward, and the accessories look like they're worth having. We'll just have to see how the rest holds up and if Bixby is as useful as demonstrated. The Galaxy S8 will be released globally on the 3rd week of April. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and follow us on social media for more updates.